How's it going? How's it going? How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Becoming a Farmer with Smitty. On this episode, we're finishing up this field, the sorghum field that was right here by our property. We said, I said in the last video that we will see about helping out, they had an ad out to make a little extra money on our end. So we're just finishing up this field here now. We actually have one more field to go do. It's field 40, and it's sunflowers. So we gotta go get those. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna empty this out into that wagon. Then I need to take this on up there to the property and gas it up and wash it before I head over there to field 40. Well, I may end up just washing it when I come back. Yeah, that's what I'm end up doing, fixing it when I'm end up washing it when I get back. I have to go up here. I have to load this stuff out the auger wagon and put it into the back of the dump trailer there. I'm gonna just park this here. Turn this off. But yeah, so I gotta get this auger wagon, get that dumped off into the back of the dump trailer. We had already dumped the load already. This is the second load we're getting ready to go take. But yeah, and I think this contract here was for $10,000. I think it was. No, actually, this contract was for $13,000. The $13,000 is what we're going to make off harvesting this field, because we harvested everything on this field and we took it to the place that they wanted us to take it to. But then they also give you a bonus. They also give you a bonus off the grain that they have, depending on what they make. They get to a certain point, and they end up stopping the process and start giving you. Then they give you funds. So you end up making more than. So I end up making more than $13,000 on this field here. And say we have field 40 to go do, and I think it was said it was for $6,000. Yeah, $6,700. It's nowhere near as big as this field here. I say it's probably the size of our I want to say it's probably about the size of our oat field that we have right there. But we're going to get this on up over there where we need to. I was just going to say, it's going to be just my luck, a car was going to be coming. Like half of the time I'll be trying to come up out of there and there'll be a car coming. So I end up having to try to maneuver more to keep from hitting anything or hitting them. I've been thinking though, I'm thinking about seeing about making my driveway like swerve like at a slant. That's where it's not straight out. That's where when I come in at an angle and I go out at an angle, it'll kind of make it rough on going this opposite. Not really, because I can make it angles on both sides of it. That's where it won't just be a straight wide turn or whatever. I can already be halfway turned as I'm coming out. Yeah, so we put it up to the place now. So I'm gonna cut across this highway like this here. That was pretty steep. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button for me. I'm on the road to 25 subscribers. I'm on the road to 25 subscribers. They said we got a lot more exciting videos coming. I'm going to keep the content rolling every day. Okay, so we got 18,000 just off that extra harvest that we had. We got 18,000 off that. Then we still about to get paid another 13,000 once I accept this contract, which I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to go do now. I want to go ahead and close this contract out. Okay, this one, yeah, 13.9. Okay, so we close that out, and we still got this one active. Now I'm gonna try to have it to where I'm going back to the house. I'm not gonna bring the Argo trailer out this time. I'm gonna just bring the 18-wheeler and a harvester. We also got to stop right there at the dealership to grab a corn header, so because we got to do sunflowers and we don't have that type of header, so we lease one out. We lease one. Which took away from our profit margin a little bit. We still gonna see what all we end up making, and I'll let y'all know what we was out on. Yeah, to rent that header that I had got is like a 12-foot header, a 12 bushel header, as you would say, however you would say it. But yeah, we rented that, and it was like 4,000. Yeah, I know we're only getting paid 6,700 for it, so you like, oh, you're only making 2,000. You know, did you also make some off of what they have too? Or when you hauling the grain in, when you haul the last of the grain in, they give you a profit of that too, like they just did, which was more than my pay, and that's great. Okay. Now I gotta get this truck washed. I gotta get this truck washed. So I'm gonna have Jimmy to see about taking that truck and trailer on over to that field while I wash this harvester off. I gotta drop this header. I need to drop this header up here, and I also needs to wash it. I don't necessarily have to wash it or whatever, but I want to wash it. It's filthy. So I want to wash it. It also, because that also helps with, in the long run, that also helps with your paint on your on the paint on our harvester. Because the longer you keep it dirty, the more everything starts, the particles and stuff starts to break down into your paint. To start eating away your paint. Especially out here, we got these different types of sores and stuff out here. So I just say it don't take nothing but a second to just go ahead and wash the harvester off. So why not just go ahead and wash the harvesters? Try to save yourself the headache in the end. I know it's just paint or whatever, but you want to try to keep your harvester looking the best as possible. All right, now we got that. Now we can go ahead on over here. Oh no, I almost forgot. We got to refuel. I almost forgot to refuel. We're going to end up running out of fuel. Yeah, so I'm gonna just bag this on up over here. I should have stopped on the way over here, but then it would have been a house or two dealing with that that harvester, that herder that we had on. So we got the dials here. See, that just would have wasted time if I would have just forgot to fuel the harvester. Then I would have been out there harvesting. Then we would end up running out of gas in the middle of the field. Then we would have to stop and come way over here to the house just to get some gas out there to the field tours. Then we still have to try to prime this right here back up, start priming back up with, because you know, with it being diesel, when you run out of fuel, you have to prime everything back up so that you won't have air in the lines. Something like that. What is he doing? Oh yeah, I hit the wrong button, try to come by. I'm trying to see what Jimmy got going on over here. These cars just stop right there in the middle of the street. As they don't have any care for nothing. I mean, how did you come out and run into the pole? Sorry, y'all. I gotta reset him up. Okay, go to. Now he should be ready to go. I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna end up cutting up across the train track. Jump in front of him. I'm gonna end up cutting in up over behind these buildings here, and taking the back road up. I'm gonna take this back road instead of taking that main road. That's where I gotta worry about jumping across the highway. That's why I can get up here, go get the header, and I can jump on across the highway from there. But yeah, so we sit at 65,000 right now. We're blocked by another object. That's why I usually mainly do all the driving myself. They AI workers, they supposed to. I would think that they supposed to be able to avoid half the things that they be doing. That's why I don't really use them like talking about it. That's why I mainly do it myself. This way I don't have that problem, and that's why I don't have to worry about that problem. But I just have, it's 2 vehicles that I needed to get up here right now. Well, I could have started Jimmy off I could have got up here to the field with this and started Jimmy off in the field, but then I would still have to see about getting a ride back to the house just to drive back all the way back over here. It was just gonna be too much of a waste of time. There you go, he's finally back on the move. Thank God. So we're gonna pick this header up right quick. We're gonna head on over to field 40 and get this cut. I think it's sunflowers or corn. It's one of the two. I can't remember. I think it's corn if I'm not mistaken. It's corn or sunflowers, but I know I needed to rent this header in order to in order to cut that field. We're almost to the field. It's right up this road here. Get on up to the field, go get this field here harvest. When we finish harvesting this field, yeah, sunflowers. Okay, yes, it is. So there is sunflowers. If I'm not mistaken, I think I'd have done this field once before. No, I think it was I think it was another one. I thought it was this field. It may have been this field. I'm not for sure. I actually need to get a headland pass through here. That's why I have turnaround room. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. Going down through here, getting a header pass. That's where I have a good turnaround ratio because we have that building and stuff sitting right there. Yeah, we can get on in this field, get this knocked on out. And say those of y'all just jumping into the channel, just new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button for me. I'm on the road to 25 subscribers. I'm on the road to 25 subscribers. I'm dropping videos on the daily. It'll be days I may drop 2 videos. But there will be a video every day. There will be a video every day. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So we got a lot of content coming. A lot of different type of content coming. This harvester only doing like 6 miles. I'm not for sure if it's the harvester or I think it's the header. I think it's the headers that have different speeds on them or whatever. I'm not 100% sure on that, but either way, It's only going like we're only going like 6 miles per hour. I think that we should be at least be able to go at least 10 miles per hour, 10 to 12 miles per hour. That's pretty reasonable. But yeah, so we'll get this field here knocked on out too. Like I say, we're doing these other contracts or whatever to make extra money on the side right now. We still our crops is still growing right now, so we can't harvest those at the moment. And our silage bales, they still in the process of fermenting, so we can't do anything with those either. I'll get ready to try to make another heading pass. I don't think I'm had to worry about making a heading pass up that way. Mainly wanted it on that bottom because the way that field is made. But like I say, I'm trying to see what we're gonna make off our silage bales. So we'll make off our silage bales and everything, because I'm trying to see about keeping that land that we purchased. But at the same time, I actually bought it just to flip it. I bought it to cut it and build it up, and I was gonna sell it right off. But I'm saying at the same time, I wanted to see what I would make off, what we'll make off the bales off that field, if it'd be worth keeping at the moment or not. And the reason I say that is because that field, that grass field there, is like 200 and some thousand. 223,000, I think it is, to be exact. I think it's 223,000. And that field that's right there by the property, it's only 130 some thousand, I think it is. And they've got crops on it already, even though they had grass on it. And I don't think there's too much of a difference of the size of the lands. I have to look and see. I can't remember. One is probably a little bit bigger, I think it was, but I'm not for sure which one was bigger. I think it's that maybe that property up there is 200, but it's not that much bigger to make that much of a difference. But apparently it do, so that's how it is. But like I say, the reason I say that because our oat is almost done, and I was looking at the growth on those this morning, and I think they somewhat in the process of getting ready to be done too. Like, should be like right after ours get done, they should be done. And if that's the case, like I say, it will be good to have that second harvester. Even if we have the one harvester at the time, by the time we get to our soybean fields, get ready, I want to have 2 harvesters then for sure. That's the way I can be on, because we have that one big field. That's where I can be on one end, Jimmy can be on the other end, where we can get that field on cut and knocked down. They say we can probably get both of those fields harvested in just that one day, and maybe even get them cultivated. That'd be the process of it too, or whatever, getting everything harvested. And once you get it harvested, taking your crops in or whatever, and going from there. And say then you have the process of going through cultivating your fields. Sometimes you need to plow your fields up and then cultivate them. We haven't ran into that problem where we had to plow our fields yet, so we've been okay on that. But then also you have to worry about liming your fields, fertilizing your fields too, putting herbicide in your field, making sure you have no weeds growing or anything. And you have to roll your fields at the same time. Now, I ain't gonna, that's a step that I forgot about. We was no, we did end up rolling those fields. I think, yeah, I think we did end up rolling those fields. I thought we forgot to roll our crop fields. I know we did our grass field and the grass at the house or whatever. I can't remember if we did if we rolled the fields at the house. I think we did. I think we rolled them because I bought the roller, but I can't remember if we used them on our crop fields or not after we finished planting them. After we finished planting them, yes. Come to think about it, yes, we did. Yeah, we did end up rolling our fields. So we in good shape. I had to think about it. But so we just about done with this field here. Yeah, they say once again, please hit that like, share, subscribe button for me. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button for me. And so we got a lot of content coming. I'm gonna keep it rolling in on the daily. As long as y'all keep tuning in, keep subscribing to the channel. I will keep dropping lit videos every day. They say sometimes you may get 2 or 3 videos a day, and I also drop shorts too. So I don't just have these full videos. I also have shorts too, so you can go through and watch the short videos. But yeah, we just rolling on along through this field here. I said we probably about 40% done, 40% done with this field, maybe 30-40% done with this field, just a little bit over 50%. No, just a little bit under 50%, not over 50%. Sorry about that. They will keep this going and rolling like this. Hopefully we'll be able to go ahead and get this field finished up. I forgot I moved the time back. Yeah, time wasn't actually moving like it needed to be moving. I forgot it was still on 2. I started on 2 when I started off because I make sure I have everything lined up and going before I end up starting my videos. So that way the time ain't going as fast and I still can do what I need to do. But yeah, we rocking on along in here. I'm kind of liking that truck, and at the same time, I kind of miss the thing I miss about the other truck. Like that truck, they got more horsepower, they got more get up and go to it than the Mack truck that we had. But my whole thing is I like the engine brake sound of it. I like to have like the engine brake sound. So I may see about looking into another truck. I said I may see about looking into another truck that has the e-brake set up on it, the engine brake set up on it. I mean, it sounds all right, sounds pretty good. But me personally, I prefer to have that engine brake. I like the way that engine brake sound break down when you let off the accelerator. Turn it up. It made like old flat nose Peterbilt. I mean, it's all good. It's a good truck all the way around though. I'm not saying I can't really complain about it. I just wish it had an engine brake on it, which it don't. So therefore, I may see about getting one, but that's gonna be after the fact.